Hello everyone and welcome back. We are doing November favorites today, and I cannot believe I'm doing November favorites. It's December 4th today. So there's only a couple weeks left of the year and then it'll be 2019. It's so crazy that this year is almost over right now and I am doing November favorites. So yeah, I only have a few items here. I didn't wear a lot of makeup throughout the month of November, and if I did, it was pretty much the same stuff over and over again, which is pretty much what I'm going to show you. It's what I have. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right on in. My first favorite is my birthday. November is my birthday month. My birthday was the day before Thanksgiving this year, so yeah, that was kind of exciting. So yeah, that was my first favorite, even though I'm getting older. I'm 43 now. And I'm like, damn. Damn. But that's okay. You know, you're only as old as you feel. So I don't feel 43 at all. So that's good. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into the stuff that I have. I'm just going to kind of go in, I guess, order. I don't know. The first thing, we'll just start with this. The first thing is not beauty, but I guess you can call it skincare related, I guess. I don't really know. It is the Josie Maran. How do you pronounce her last name? Josie Maran. It's the Josie Maran Whipped Argan Oil Ultra Hydrating Body Butter. Now I got this last November, I think it was. I got this in from QVC in a Today's Special Value. It came with this, the white serum, the milk serum, and then the argan oil. A huge thing of it, and I have been using it. I used this all last winter, and then I'm using up the rest of it. As you can see, I don't have much left. I'm using up the rest of it right now, and I've been using it throughout the whole month. And it's a body butter, so it's a thicker body lotion, and it is just, especially if you have dry skin, and like I've mentioned before, I might have an oily face, but from here down, I'm dry as the Sahara Desert. And especially with it now getting colder outside and everything, I need a moisturizer. I need a body lotion that's gonna hydrate me and keep me hydrated and not dry me out, and this stuff is just fabulous. I don't know what it is, but it works so good. It's thick. It's obviously, as you can tell, it's a thicker, I mean, there's not that much in there, but it's not gonna come out. It's thick. It's a thicker lotion, and you put it on and you rub it in, and it takes a while to rub in. But once you have it on, you can feel it penetrating into your skin or whatever, and it is so good. It keeps me hydrated. It keeps me, I don't have any dry patches, dry skin. It's so good. And I need to go get another one. And this one I got this from QVC, and I know they sell these at Sephora, but they're in a smaller container. So, at QVC, sometimes they have the different sizes. They're only good for QVC. So this is 13.5 ounces. This thing is huge. It's in the scent, it's called the scent Anniversary Blend, which is, I believe if I remember correctly, it's got a pomegranate, it's pomegranate citrus or something like that. Yeah, it has a pomegranate scent to it, but it just, I don't know. It just works wonders if you have dry skin. I wouldn't put this on your face because I feel like it's too thick. Well, I wouldn't because I have oily skin, but I definitely if you have dry skin, especially in the winter, and sometimes I get my in between my toes will crack and bleed, I mean, I get bad sometimes how dry I can get. So this just it has been working wonders. And so yeah, I'm trying to use the very last bit of it that I have, and then I'm gonna order some more. And because it's so thick, a little bit can go a long way, and that's why it's lasted me so long. But it is so good, and it smells delicious. The next item we have is a primer, and I got this in the Sephora VIB sale, and I didn't do a video for the Sephora VIB sale for what I hauled or whatever, because I only bought 3 or 4 things, so I wasn't going to do a video for it because that's kind of boring. So, and it was, it wasn't anything I mean, I got some good stuff, but I just wasn't going, I only bought a couple things, so I wasn't going to do a video for just 3 or 4 items. But this is one of the items that I purchased in the sale, and it's a primer, and it's from J.ONe Jelly Pack, and it's dramatic firming skin with improved elasticity and pore smoothing primer. It's the one that's in the white bottle. Now I know they have one that's in the red bottle, and everybody like raves about that. When I saw Kathleen Lights like raving about it, and then like it was sold out after that and everything. But I got this one instead because it says it's for pore smoothing, and I wanted to, you know, I have big pores, so I was trying to do something with the pores. I know the red one has like anti-aging in it and everything, which I would like to try that one too. But I picked up this one, and I have not been able to put it down. It's the only primer I've been using for the whole month ever since I got it. And a little bit goes a long way. And what it is you can see, like, it comes in a pump. There's like, how much is in here? 1.69 ounces. You get 1.69 ounces. Like, this thing is huge. So you put like a little bit on. As you can see, it's like clear on it, and then you rub it in. You rub it into your skin, and then you like press it in. And you have to do what it says, like what the directions say, because I've seen some people, like, you know, when you read reviews that they're like, oh, it didn't do this and this, and it's like you gotta like do what the directions say. And if you can see, like, it is, I don't know if you can, like, I don't know if it's showing, but it's like, maybe because it's on my hand, but it's like, it's super tacky. It gets super tacky and sticky, like do you see that? It's like, so your makeup, once you put your makeup, your foundation on and everything, it is going to stay on your face. And it stays on your face like all day. You know, like I said, I have oily skin and everything, but I have no problems with the foundation moving around on my face or anything like that. Like, it stays in place all day. And it's so weird because like sometimes I don't even really have to like touch up that much ever since I started using this. Like, I don't know what kind of magic they have in this formula, but this stuff is it's amazing. Just it's a good primer, and everything just kind of like stays on your face. And then, speaking of foundation, the next item is a foundation that I have, and it's by Makeup Revolution, and it's the hello, it's the Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. I have mine in the shade F8, which is a perfect match for my skin. I have it on today. I love this stuff. I actually did a video for it. I think I mentioned it in one of my videos. I was doing a testing on a foundation. It was this one, but the footage got corrupted, and I wasn't going to do it over on. It was just bad, so I just didn't even upload. Oh, I couldn't upload it, and I never refilmed it. So, but I have been using this ever since, and this is such a good foundation. It's a drugstore foundation. I believe it's like $12.99. I got mine at Ulta. It comes in a glass bottle. It's 0.8 ounces, so you don't even get an ounce. But you don't really, it's a little bit goes a long way with this, I guess you could say. It comes with a doe foot applicator too, just kind of like how the Tarte Shape Tape does, and the Clinique and the Physicians Formula. And this stuff is, I wouldn't say it's like, I don't want to say it is 100% full. It says it's full coverage. I don't think it's like full coverage. I think it's more of a fuller medium coverage to a lighter full coverage, if that makes sense. But you can build it up. I would just be careful on building it up, because if you do build it up too much, it can look a little bit cakey. I found that out the hard way. But I do like it. It's very lightweight. Like, you don't even feel like you have foundation on your face. Which is nice, because I hate that feeling of having it on your skin and everything. So it does not feel heavy. I don't really find that it falls into any of my fine lines or anything like that. It does a little bit in the forehead, but I have really, if you could see, I don't have Botox. So I have really deep lines in my forehead. So a lot of foundations kind of fall into that. So I don't really, fault the foundation for it at all. But I don't know. I like the way it looks. My skin is not looking the best right now. I have like major breakout going on, but it is like, I don't know. It's a good foundation. I like it. It's like the perfect skin, like the match on it is like perfect for me, which is like is fabulous. And then I love the coverage of it and everything, and it does what it, you know, it does what it says it's supposed to do. So I like that. And it's a drugstore foundation. So I think it's, like I said, it's $12.99. I think I got mine at Ulta. The only thing is, the smell of it, it has a funky smell to it. I don't even know what to, I don't know if it's like a paint smell or what, I don't know. It's got a funky smell to it, but it is a good foundation. So I have been using it pretty much all month. And to go along with the foundation, the tool that I've been using with it is this Morphe sponge, and mine's dirty since I like just used it a little while ago. This sponge, I don't know, like I saw Jaclyn Hill using it for like what, like a year now or so or whatever, and I've seen other people use it and stuff. And I never really jumped on the bandwagon for it, but I was in Ulta and I was like, you know what? It was like right there. I'm like, I picked it up and I have not been able to put it down yet. And I don't know what it is. It's a more of a firmer sponge, and I think that's what I like, is a sponge that's more firmer. I purchased the Beauty Blender not too long ago when I was in Ulta, and I haven't used a Beauty Blender in years because I've been using all these other sponges that I can get from the drugstore, like the Real Techniques and the L'Oreal and the Eco Tools and the Sonia Kashuk. And I just happened to pick this up on a whim, and I guess because I've been using all these other ones that are more of like a different texture and more firmer like this, which is what I prefer. The Beauty Blender, to me, it reminds me of the Flower Beauty sponge, where it's just so flimsy. Like, I feel like it's not doing anything and it's going to rip in half in a second. Unless I got a bad one. I don't know, because I don't remember the Beauty Blender ever feeling like that. But the Morphe sponge, like, I love it. First of all, I like because it comes to a point, you have like the egg, you know, shape of it where it comes to a point. But on either side, you got one side that's flat that comes down a little bit, you know, further than the other side, I think. Or maybe not. No, I guess they both kind of come down, whatever. But it's just, you got the flat side on it, which I like, especially like for, you know, putting on, like when you have your concealer and kind of like pressing it in right there into that area and stuff. And then you have like the little point area. And I just like, you know, for the foundation and everything. And I don't know what it is with it being firmer. I just feel like I have more of a better grip on it. And it just, I don't know, I feel like it blends in my foundation better than something that's not as firm as this, where it's more flimsy like this. I just feel like it blends it in better. It reminds me kind of like of the Eco Tools, which is firm. Like, this is one of my favorite ones, beauty sponges. And the other one would be the L'Oreal Beauty Sponge, which is also a firmer sponge. And again, the Sonia Kashuk, which is also a firmer sponge. This one's just a little bit more firmer than those, and it just, I don't know what it is. It applies your foundation just almost like airbrushed. It applies it so nice. Like, it just blends it in so nice. I don't feel like I have like a lot of issues with it, like taking up a lot of product, like sucking up a lot of product in it or anything. It works just very, I don't know. I just like the way it goes on and everything. And I have been using this ever since I got it at the beginning of the month. And the last item that I have is an eyeshadow palette. And I did a look with this palette. It's the Urban Decay Naked Cherry palette. And I'll leave that look up here, one of the sides that it's on. I think it's up here. I'll leave it linked up there. This palette is just, oh my God, I can't, like, I've been using, still haven't used the brush that came with it, but it's a good brush, it seems like. But there's the palette. It is so pretty. These colors, like, especially for this time of year, these berry colors in it is just, it's so pretty. And I like how it's more of a cool tone palette. It has more of a cooler tone. And I've been more gravitating towards a cooler tones lately. I don't know what it is. Like, I'm kind of just over like the whole warm tone thing. So I've kind of been gravitating more towards the cool tone palettes. And this is just, it is so pretty. Like, I feel like there's so many looks you can do with this palette. It's not what I'm wearing today. I'm actually wearing the Huda Beauty, the New Nudes palette, which is, oh my God, I like that too. But I just started using that, so I couldn't really put it into my November favorites. But this one is just, oh my God, I like love this palette. And it's just, the colors like blend so nice on it. Like, it's just, I don't have any like problems with any of like the colors, you know, they blend nice. Like I don't have a lot of fallout with them, and they're just like, look at that. They're so pretty. They're so pretty. Like they last on the eyes too. As long as you prime your eyes, you're good. And they don't get muddy. They don't like muddy into each other. So it's like it looks like you have like just one color of shadow when you have like 3 or 4. It's just a really, really good palette, and just the different color range that you have. Like you have your shimmers and your mattes and your satins. It's just a really good palette. I've always liked all of the Naked palettes. I didn't get the Naked Smoky palette. That one just didn't like call to me, but I have like the original Naked, the Naked 2, the Naked 3, and the Naked Smoky. Or no, not the Naked Smoky, the Naked Heat palette I have. And then I got this one. But this one I think is probably one of my favorites out of all of them. The Naked 3 is my ultimate favorite because I like these kind of pinky colors. I like the mauvey colors. I like the berry colors. So this is just a really, really pretty palette. And it's pretty much what when I wear eyeshadow, this month, this is the palette that I've been wearing. So that is everything that I have for my November favorites. Like I said, it wasn't that much. It was only a few items. Like I said, I haven't really been wearing a lot of makeup this month. So when I was wearing it, it was pretty much the same. It was the same foundation, the same primer, the same eyeshadow palette. So this month I think I'm going to kind of like branch out and try different things this month, especially because it's like the holiday season, so I feel like I can get away with like all the glitters and the sparkles, which I think you can do that all year round if you really want to, because I love all the glitters and the sparkles, so that's what I'm going to be doing. But yeah, that is everything I have for this video. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like videos like this. Please hit that big red button down below and subscribe and stay a while. Would love to have you. And other than that, that is everything I have for you, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye!